Good afternoon, friends and fam. Let me get the logistics out the way. You can like my channel, you can subscribe to my channel, you can like my videos, and please share them. Hit the notification button so you know when the new videos are coming out. I just looked at my watch, I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. Today's topic is Jaylan Walker shooting by police raises more questions. I give you my response and my opinion after I get it from reading the article. Jaylan Walker shooting by the police raises more questions. Mr. Walker's family urged calm as protests continue in Akron, Ohio. A 25-year-old black man who was killed last week by police officers in Akron, Ohio, suffered more than 60 gunshot wounds. Yeah, it's windy out here. I'm outside under the gazebo. But was unarmed at the time, the police chief said Sunday. The details were among the facts that began to emerge in the killing of the man, Jaylan Walker, who died last month after fleeing the police during what was supposed to be a routine traffic stop. They love them routine traffic stops, y'all. At a news conference on Sunday, the police released body cam videos of the pursuit and shooting that shows officers' actions being deepened. Many questions around his death, which remain under investigation. Ms. Walker had one traffic ticket and no criminal records. The police said they initially sought to pull him over for an equipment violation. Wow. In a traffic violation. 8 officers were directly involved in the shooting, have been placed on administrative leave according to department policies. The police said, following the release of the video, hundreds of protesters marched in downtown Akron, demanding justice for Mr. Walker and decrying police violence, as Mr. Walker's family urged the community to remain peaceful. In one video, a popping sound can be heard at one point, and an officer reports gunfire coming from the door of Mr. Walker's car. The shot itself is not visible from the footage, but during a news conference, footage from outside the car was shown that seems to capture a muzzle flash coming from Mr. Walker's driver's side door. The police said during the news conference that a handgun was later found in Mr. Walker's car and that the bullet casing was found where they said he fired, and it was consistent with the weapon found in Mr. Walker's vehicle. A still photo released by the police shows the handgun on the seat, along with the gold ring. Mr. Walker's girlfriend died recently in a car accident. Sorry to hear that. Bobby DeCello, a lawyer of the Walker family, said Mr. Walker had only recently obtained the gun. Jaylan was not familiar with firearms, and we do not know if it accidentally fired, he said. But police did not find no bullets in the handgun when they found it in the car after his death. No bullets in the handgun. In a news conference, the police did not address whether the handgun in the car was loaded, but said there was a loaded magazine on the seat. Wow. As the chase continued, at least more than 7 minutes, the footage showed an officer saying that Mr. Walker's car is slowing down. Mr. Walker's car had been reaching speeds of more than 50 miles an hour at a time going through residential neighborhoods. Second later, Mr. Walker, wearing a ski mask, exited the vehicle and began to flee on foot. The chase was brief, and footage appears to show a number of officers pursuing Mr. Walker, weapons drawn, into a nearby parking lot while shouting at him. Police officers had initially deployed tasers, but was unsuccessful. Wonder why. The police said a few seconds later, the officer opened fire and Mr. Walker dropped to the ground. Stephen L. Maylett, an Akron police chief, said he wasn't sure how many total shots had been fired at Mr. Walker. He could not confirm the actual number of bullets that struck him, though he cited the wounds report by the medical examiner, but he anticipated the number would be very high. The chief confirmed that Mr. Walker was unarmed after fleeing his car. However, but Mr. DeCello said that in an early meeting that included the chief and the family, the chief said he had not seen evidence that suggested the officer's life was threatened. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation is conducting an inquiry. After it is complete, the case will be turned over to the Ohio Attorney General Office for review. Wow. Here's my opinion. I see. That's the real bullshit again. 25-year-old black man shot more than 60 times by 8 officers. But they don't know how many bullets hit him. Or how many bullets was fired out of that gun, of each officer's gun. Shit. A 5th grader know the answer to that. All they got to do is 8 times divided into 60. They're going to give you 13. All because of a traffic violation, an equipment violation. That's that racial profiling shit I be telling y'all about. They need to put that policy and procedure in. They really do. And stop racially profiling black folks. This is saddening. This is saddening. Man, I don't know what to say about this bullshit here. And if they say he fired a gun, hell, that footage could be doctored. They should have showed the footage when it happened. They found no bullets in his handgun. Probably no gunpowder resin on his hands. And when they had the news come from the police, did not even address whether the handgun in the car was loaded or unloaded. But it was unloaded. With the magazine by the car. Come on now. And they holler about, they deployed their tasers. If y'all see the video, you seen that as soon as he jumped out of the passenger side of the car, he already had done scattered on him. Ain't no way they're gonna deploy no tasers. They ain't deploying no tasers, cause the tasers couldn't even catch him. They couldn't even catch him. Why you think they shot him? An unarmed black man, young black man, 60 times. Man, it's some bullshit. Well, my condolences, me and my wife condolences go out to the Walker family. Because I know this is heartbreaking. Even the chief confirmed that Mr. Walker was unarmed after fleeing his car. The chief confirmed that. Wow. And he said that, even the chief also said that in the video, he don't see where the officer's life was in threatened at any time. Come on, y'all. Hats off to the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation that's conducting this inquiry. Give that family some justice, because all 8 of them was dead wrong. And I ask for peace and calm in Akron, Ohio. Let justice prevail. She has on a blindfold now. Scales of Justice does have her on a blindfold. But like my mom always used to say, let's see what the end's gonna be. This to be to continue here. Because this is outrageous. And before I go, I would like to say, if y'all ever get pulled over, go to, should I say, if the police ever light you up, find the busiest place you can find. They can't stop you from driving the speed limit while they're following you. You're not fleeing and evading. You're going where crowds are. Go to where crowds are. Have your documentation over your sun visor. I said this in a couple videos ago. Even if you don't, if you ain't got to suspend the license, so what? They can't do them to give you a citation. Boy, y'all young black males, y'all be careful out there. Be careful. I just looked at my watch, I got time today. Fuck it. I crossed the line today in Akron, Ohio. See you on my next video.